Here's a full story, not a prompt based on your title, long, dramatic, and clean. Dash dash dash. A bully hit the new black girl at the cafeteria. Seconds later, he was crying on the floor. Lena had only been at Westview High for 3 days, and already she was tired of the staring. New school, new city, new everything. She kept her headphones around her neck, ate quietly, and avoided attention. But attention found her anyway. At lunch, as she sat alone, a shadow fell across her tray. Jake, tall, loud, and famous for tormenting anyone smaller than him, grinned down at her. "Hey, new girl," he said, nudging her plate with his elbow, "you're in my seat." Lena looked up calmly. "There are 6 empty seats here. Take one." The cafeteria oohed quietly. Jake didn't like that. "You think you're tough," he snapped. "Talk properly when someone speaks to you." When she didn't react, he shoved her shoulder hard. Lena sighed. She had promised her mum to avoid trouble. But she also promised herself she wouldn't tolerate being pushed around. "Leave me alone," she said softly. Jake's face twisted. "Make me." Then, in one reckless moment, he swung his hand and hit her across the arm. Everything that happened next took less than 3 seconds. Lena stood. Jake lunged. Lena stepped sideways with perfect control, grabbed his wrist, twisted gently, and redirected his weight, sending him tumbling safely to the floor. She didn't slam him. She didn't hurt him. She just used his own momentum. Jake landed on his back, eyes wide, more shocked than injured. The cafeteria burst into gasps. Then Jake did something no one expected. He started crying. What was that? She broke me," he wailed, curled up like a scared child. Lena knelt beside him. "You're not hurt," she said calmly. "It's a basic defensive move. You attacked me. I just stopped you." A teacher rushed over. "Lena, Jake, what happened?" Before Jake could lie, dozens of students shouted at once. "She didn't hit him. He attacked her first. She just defended herself. He literally punched her." The teacher helped Jake up while he wiped his face, red and humiliated. Principal Owens arrived moments later. "Lena, my office. Now." Lena nodded and followed, quiet, calm, disciplined. "The truth comes out." Later, in the office, the principal pressed his hands together. "Lena, several students said you used some sort of martial arts." She sighed. "My mum runs a self-defense academy. I help teach the younger kids." The principal raised his eyebrows. "Ah, that explains it." He leaned forward. "You're not in trouble. You showed restraint, more than most adults would." Jake, on the other hand, he glanced at the security footage on his screen. "He'll be suspended." Lena felt her shoulders relax. A surprising ending. The next day, Lena entered the cafeteria expecting more whispers. Instead, people moved aside, respectfully. A girl waved her over. "Hey, Lena, you can sit with us if you want." Even Jake walked up, eyes still puffy. He scratched his neck. "Sorry, for real, I shouldn't have touched you. Or anyone." Lena nodded. Apology accepted. Jake blinked, surprised. "You're cool." Lena smiled for the first time that week. "Just don't hit people," she said. "It's easier that way." And from that day on, everyone at Westview High knew. The quiet new girl wasn't someone to mess with. But she was someone worth respecting. Here's another full story in the same dramatic, emotional style, not a prompt. Dash dash dash. A racist woman insulted a black mum at the playground. Seconds later, the whole park turned against her. Maya only wanted one thing that sunny afternoon. To watch her 7-year-old son, Jaden, play happily after a long week at school. Jaden ran toward the playground, laughing as he climbed a slide ladder. Maya sat on a nearby bench, sipping iced tea, finally breathing. But peace never lasts long when hateful people are around. A woman in oversized sunglasses and an expensive stroller strutted toward the playground. Her daughter climbed the slide behind Jaden, who politely waited for her to go first. But the woman suddenly snapped. "Don't touch my daughter," she yelled. Everyone in the park turned. Jaden froze, confused. I didn't touch her. I was just letting her go." Maya stood instantly. "Ma'am, he didn't." The woman cut her off. "I don't want your kind near my child." Silence. Sharp. Unforgiving. Maya felt her stomach twist. She'd heard ignorance before, but not in front of her child. "That's enough," Maya said firmly. "He's a child. Leave him alone." The woman stepped closer, jabbing a finger at Maya. "Maybe if you people knew how to parent, this wouldn't happen." Jaden's eyes filled with tears. "Mum, did I do something wrong?" Maya knelt and hugged him. "Not a single thing, baby." But before Maya could say more, something unexpected happened. The whole playground snapped into action. A dad near the swings stood up. "Lady, your kid shoved my daughter earlier. Maybe worry about that." A teen on a skateboard rolled closer. "I recorded everything. She's lying." 2 moms walked straight to Maya. "She's out of line," one said. "We saw everything," said the other. The woman with the sunglasses looked around, suddenly aware she was outnumbered. You all are taking her side, she hissed. Yes, a man said. Because she's right, and you're being a bully. The woman sputtered, then dragged her daughter off the playground. No wonder this place is going downhill, she muttered as she stormed to her car. What happened next stunned Maya. After the woman left, everyone turned to Maya. Are you okay? Your son handled that so well. She had no right to speak to you like that. Jaden sniffled. Mum, why was she mean to us? Maya took his hands gently. Some people are angry inside, and they don't know how to treat others kindly. But you did nothing wrong, and you handled it better than she did. One of the moms smiled. You two are welcome here anytime. And if anyone ever tries that again, they'll have all of us to answer to. Jaden finally smiled again and ran back to play, this time with 3 new friends. Later that evening, as Maya packed up to leave, the skateboarder teen approached her. Ah, ma'am, I sent the video of what happened to the neighborhood group. People are furious at that woman. She won't try that again. Maya felt warmth spread through her chest. Not because the woman got exposed, but because for once, people stood up with her, not against her. She looked at Jaden happily swinging with his new friends. For the first time in a long time, Maya felt something powerful. She wasn't alone.